momento. Mato está dura desde nacimiento. Tú eres el show, este es tu momento.
La mano en la pared, fuera de control y ese al revés. Que luz, baby, suéltate. Te están mirando, toca romper. Mami, I wanna make you mine. Sabes que estás very fine. En todos lados, very fine.
Yeah, yeah. Marshmallow. Ayo, Mauro. Cala, it's baby Miko. Brr. You good?
Make nobody stress me, I'm on the wave right now. When I get him, not to flex, not to chill right now. I do my thing my way, I do hold my side. A million value tell you with the police, say no my thing. What's up? Show my support, I give you no big power. Now wisdom they make you they gotta. Shoka, I'm a little sometimes I dey feel like Ibona in my head.
I was on the field. I was never playing for the under 18s. Now it's 18 carat, that's another AP. 8 cribs in my name and a couple AMGs. Send your allocation, put your ID in my navigation. She a baddie, got my validation. Say you on vacation, then we ain't got enough rotation. I'd rather fly you out to Niger, put you on a flight. Knowing you probably trying to argue in the sky. Babe, I'd rather lie than see you cry. We can start a family, but you in your life. More money, less clout. The vibe ain't right, I told my brother, let's cut. Good karma keep coming in clutch. They never hit me up when I was down with no luck. But now I'm up, so
make nobody stress me, I'm on the wave right now.
Alright.
When I get him, not to flex, not to chill right now. I do my thing my way, I do hold my side. A million value tell you with the police, say no my thing. What's up? Show my support, I give you no big power. Now wisdom they make you they gotta. Shoka, I'm a little sometimes I dey feel like Ibona in my head. But I did my body, make nobody whine me. To the demo soji, I need the more money. Kinja me don't jam me, in the toju mommy. Good energy's all I need. You favorite pattern, I'm a yaran coming. Oh, you can bank on me. Every song is a bangani. Till eternity. Everything she not vanity. I put body joint for my sanity. Make a little bit calamity. Say I'm bringing love, the gravity. Jealousy, the jealousy. You see the signs, when the line be salary. You won't no be parody. You won't no be Nairobi. You go Nairobi. I need you to be power. Now we don't make it. Shoka. I'm a little sometimes I feel like it's gonna in my head.
So they're praying on my down, but I'm up still. Somebody go and find out how the odds flow. They thought that it was good. They're praying on my down, but I'm up still. Somebody go and find out how the odds flow. They thought that it was good, but it was God's flow. They're praying on my down.
Seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla.
Everyone is in their seat here in San Francisco as the Warriors look to grab a home win on their floor. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. Looking at San Antonio, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Clippers. Here's Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
And even though Lopez has taken his game farther and farther from the basket, he can still punish you inside.
Now here's Williamson. Fires the three. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. The all-time leader in NBA wins, of course, the great Spurs coach Greg Popovich. So here is a guy who's a peer. What makes him so special, Stan?
Well, first of all, Greg Popovich is not a peer of mine, Kevin. I would never be that presumptuous. This guy is an absolute icon in the coaching world. I think from the outside, I think what makes him so special is he's never looked at himself. That way. He's never rested on his laurels. He's a guy that's always evolving and trying to get better.
I love that assessment, but I do think you're his peer.
Not in any way.
The drive by Williamson. It's good.
That was all drive from Williamson. He wanted it and got it.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I caught up with Coach Steve Kerr. The first player that Coach mentioned was Zion Williamson. He said, we don't see anyone like Zion all year. His power is unmatched, but Zion also has the touch and burst. We have to create a wall around the basket. Now, we've seen Zion play, and I think he's going to break through that wall more than once. Guys?
Thank you, David. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game. Golden State on D. 36. Marcus Smart. And Williamson gets it to go. Zion Williamson's got his second bucket of the night.
Throwing his weight around in there, Zion Williamson.
Smart on the wing. Outside, Towns. Vassell outside. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Well, Vassell has the range to create a lot of trouble at the arc.
Here's Williamson, and he drives in, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. That free throw good from Williamson. And Stan, while in New Orleans, you had a chance to coach Zion Williamson. Now, I've heard you talk about him before, but what's something special about Zion that maybe the average fan doesn't see?
Well, Kevin, that's a great question, because I think what happens a lot of times with Zion, his athleticism is so exceptional that it's hard not to watch and focus on that. But Zion is both very, very smart and a very unselfish player. Nothing makes him happier than an assist to a teammate.
Oh, that's a terrific assessment. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, Devin Vassell has flown under the radar for a long time and passed a lot of fans, Coach. But we've seen it. He can fill it up.
Yeah, Kevin, look. He is an outstanding shooter. He's got great footwork. He can score at all three levels. He reminds you a bit of DeMar DeRozan, but maybe even with more of a three-point shot.
Towns at the elbow. Vassell outside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistles. A chance at the line for one more.
The defender did everything he could, but Vassell has the agility to get it to fall despite the foul.
On the free throw, no good. Greg, you know this. Getting that second contract is a major goal for young players in the NBA, like Devin Vassell.
And Devin did, signing a huge 5-year extension in 23. He ended up having his finest year after inking that deal. Vassell has a very bright future.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Here's Porzingis. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
A multi-level scorer. Porzingis can find a shot in any area on the floor.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. No good on the triple.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
The Warriors lead it to the inside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And at 7'2", Klingon is a huge shot-blocking threat. Guys have got to be careful when he's around.
And Anunoby, here we go. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Substitution on the court.
41 seconds left here in the first quarter. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Pass to Vanderbilt. A 3-ball. Morris, no good. Now Reza Shea, still without a basket. There's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, if Porzingis gets within arm's length of the hoop, he's not going to make many mistakes.
And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
It's stolen by Morris. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Warriors on top. They're up by 2. Live from
Spurs, 10.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. I'm going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. Yeah, my wife was not real happy about that. At one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college, and she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness. Here's Williamson. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Warriors leading by 4. Here's Vassell. And the layup's good off the glass. Vassell's got 8 points.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
And it's Collier missing. Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
Pass to Filipowski. Shepard with the ball. All scoring in this one. Just 5 to shoot. And Williamson throws it down.
Zion giving the people what they want and making it look easy.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Warriors leading by 4. And it's Halliburton penetrating. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Here's Halliburton. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Collier. It's good from long range. Collier's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Halliburton outside. Pass to Mathurin. Shot clock at 6. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Mathurin's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Smart with the steal. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance. It saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And, of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Count it. Good. Anunoby's got his first basket.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Towns. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. Spurs trail by 8. Pulls up. And another basket for San Antonio.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Smart. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. To the middle. 5 to shoot. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Yes, that goes in. And now it's just a 4-point Warrior lead.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
7'2", 240 pounds. Porzingis is a nightmare matchup for defenders.
For San Antonio, they've been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Morris outside. Vassell outside. And the foul called on Isaiah Collier. That is his first foul of the game. There's 10 seconds left in the first half of the game. Vassell wide open. And the Warriors miss again. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Warriors lead by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Pass to Williamson. For the lead. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. The Warriors lead it. Outside, Smart. Vassell outside. Screen by Adams. Just 4 to shoot. They get it again. And stolen by Vassell. And Klingon pulls it down. So it's the Spurs now. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns at Footprint Center in Phoenix. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for him. Greg, one of the best assets of Zion Williamson is his versatility.
And the combination of power and skill, it's obviously unique. And what I love about him is he's making better and better decisions. He's become as reliable as he is explosive.
Williamson from long range. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. About 1 minute played here in the second half. And Towns gets it to go.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Inside. Pass to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And the Warriors making a change here. And Halliburton's got the ball here for Golden State. They trail by 1. And Halliburton slams it in.
What a slam by Halliburton. Using that agility to make a statement.
Here's Williamson. Pass to Klingon. Here's Ricochet. They get it back. Now Joe. The 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Joe's got the lead up to 2 now for the Spurs. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, teams do everything they can to protect against it, but at this point, all you can do is hope he's not gone for too long.
Towns with the bucket. Towns has got the game tied up here for the Warriors. You know, Stan, we hear all the time about after timeout plays. About how many of those do teams really have at their disposal?
Well, you certainly have to have a few, Kevin. Coaches vary in their philosophy. Some coaches will draw them up on the fly. I was one, like a lot of guys, who wanted to have things that we've worked on that then we could go to. But that just depends on who you've got, how smart your guys are, how quickly they pick things up.
That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. 6 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, and at 7 feet tall, Towns is a major threat inside. The defense has to guard him better than that.
Here's Filipowski. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. It's a neck-and-neck game in San Francisco. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Now off the inbound, and it's laid in by Vassell. Vassell's got 10.
Well, you gotta love the way Vassell went right at the defense and finished through contact.
Halliburton trying to break loose. Vassell, no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Porzingis. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around. 9 points in the game so far. And the conversation for Porzingis, coach, tends to always come back to health. And what a challenge that has been for him.
Yeah, Kevin, over his career, on average, he's missed about 30 games per season. But that's not an uncommon problem, as you know, for players who stand well over 7 feet tall.
Jokic, no good. Warriors leading by 4. And it's Halliburton penetrating. Towns down low. Out to Morris. Back to Towns. Shot clock at 5. Rebounded by the Spurs. Drives to the hoop. Yep, it counts.
Ricochet so talented with the ball in his hands.
So it's the Warriors now. They've led by as much as 10. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Halliburton up top. 13 points in the game. Pass to Vassell. Now, here is Morris. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Morris has got his first basket of the night.
And, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Warriors on top, leading by 4. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Reporter David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. Now, he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
Thank you, David. Outside Mathurin. Here's Adams. They shoot again. The shot is good off the backboard. And the Warriors lead by 6.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Driving inside. They get it back. Williamson. That one misses. It's his 5th miss. He's made 4 baskets. Morris outside. Beasley outside. Vanderbilt with the screen. On the wing, Mathurin. The three-pointer, no good.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
And that's a foul called on Malik. Beasley. That is his first foul of the game. Williamson right side. And the dunk by Williamson.
Well, this is how special Williamson can be. And when he's hot like this, just keep getting him the ball.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Morris outside. Pass to Mathurin. 6 to shoot. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on the illegal screen.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Going with an almost entirely new group here. Spurs trail by 4. Here's Joe. Drains the three-pointer.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Halliburton outside. Pass to Lopez. Outside, Towns. Over Joe. Porzingis with the block.
Yeah, it's not easy to keep a shot out of Porzingis' reach. He has such long arms.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
And all game long, they work the ball inside. It's really worked well for them offensively.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Halliburton with the bucket.
And once Halliburton hits his stride, there's just very little you can do defensively, proving how dominant he can be.
Pass to Filipowski. Out to the right wing. There's Porzingis. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, you see the trust they have in Porzingis. Timely basket.
Here's Halliburton. It's Vassell on the wing. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Warriors lead by 4.
Well, they needed a bucket right there, and it's Vassell who answers the call.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Filipowski. Pass to Shepard. Here's Joe. No good on the three.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Halliburton. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
An effortless finish from Halliburton. The defense has to be more aware down low.
Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Donovan Klinger. David.
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for San Antonio. And, guys, unfortunately, he has a collapsed lung. Obviously, that's very bad news. And hate to report, but it's a very significant injury. You won't see him out on the floor again for quite a while. Terrible news. Kevin?
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Here's Williamson. And just miss after miss right now. Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Here's Vassell. Porzingis with the rebound. Got a piece of it. Smart with the steal. It's deflected. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team.
See, lately I've been crying my heart out. What is happening to me?